Hello, everybody. I can say it again. How was your weekend? For those that don't know, I used to go live on Mondays, and I used to say every Monday, how was your weekend? And I can say that today. How was your Memorial weekend? Did anyone do anything? I know most of us are quarantined anyway. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late. I should have stuck to 9:30, my regular time. But yeah, I had trouble printing the weekly report. So hi, Evelyn. Hi, Candy. Hi, Rebecca. Casey, Candy, Danny, Gwen. And if I missed anyone, I'm sorry. Let's see if there's any. Deborah. All right. Yeah, so how has everyone's bookings been? In general, mine haven't been too bad, but today they were pretty bad. I really, I had a level 7 cancel right before the 24-hour mark. And so that's frustrating. I like teaching level 7 when they actually come and show up. I taught one on Saturday. I just hate when they cancel because that's 2 slots. And I already had the slot before it already not booked. So that was like, I literally had like 2 classes. I had an hour-and-a-half break, and then I had 2 classes again. So I did open at Cambly. I got 2 students. I had to cut the last girl off to go to my VIPKID class. And I cut her off pretty abruptly. So maybe I'll have to send her a little message. Okay, and Rebecca finished 8 back-to-back. Your schedule looks like Swiss cheese. Yeah, it seems to be like worse this week too. I think I heard the kids are going back to school. Yeah, so anyways, I will read the weekly reports. I am going to read VIPKID first. GoGoKid's really, really long, but it is a lot of pictures too. Evelyn said her students said they started back to school. So have most of mine. There's a couple of them that said they say that they're still off, but most of mine have too. Plus, I hear Children's Day is coming. So, and hello, Cindy Pummer. Okay, so at VIPKID, in May, we're ending the month on a high note with some exciting new teacher portal additions. June 1st is Children's Day in China, and it's kind of a big deal. Some fun ways to celebrate include below, and keep an eye out for special Children's Day themed e-cards that you can send to your students. You could also send your students gemstone box via the Students tab on the mobile app. Is anyone sending gemstones? I am, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. Okay, community social directory officially launched. So all the different groups, there are so many Facebook groups, so many. So now they're all in one place on the VIPKID portal. And I think all groups of any kind. I think they're not just Facebook. Yeah, so, all right. So the Tefl certification, has anyone started that? I know some people have. I know Candy did. I haven't started it yet. I'm purposely saving it for when I go on vacation, because when I go on vacation, I have extra time for stuff like this. That's when the other TESOL that they were offering, I did that while I was on vacation. Okay, in addition to TESOL, VIPKID Foundational and Advanced, we are now offering completely optional and free certification called the Tefl Online, designed specifically for online education and developed by the China State Administration of Foreign Affairs. Why get the Tefl Online? Number 1, develop your online teaching techniques. Number 2, get acknowledged by SAFIA. I don't know, it's an acronym, how they pronounce it, an official online teaching qualification. Enhance your profile in the parent portal. What do you guys think? When I got certified for the TESOL, it didn't help my booking. So I don't know. If it does help, that's great. Please note, after you complete the free certification, there's also an opportunity to obtain the full version of the certification with an official certification number. The full certification costs $79 or the equivalent in tokens. While a free version is acknowledged within VIPKID, the full certification will be acknowledged by the other teaching platforms or agencies. Okay, so it's an extra certification. You can get even more. I was kind of confused last week when I first read it. I thought that the whole thing was the certification and $79 was just to get a paper copy, but it sounds like that's a even more of a certification. And let's see. Trial 5.0 has arrived. I don't teach a lot of trials. Do you guys teach trials? Which I'm fine with. I'm very fine with that. We've got another exciting trial update. The previous level 1 and 2 plus trial have been renamed Trial 5.0. A new lesson, level 2, unit 7, U7, U10 has also recently launched as part of Trial 5.0. With the previous level 1 and 2 plus trial being very popular, Trial 5.0 will continue to be updated with more captivating interactive elements and more effective student engagement features. Head to the Certification Center, click Major Course, then scroll down to Trial 5.0. I'll probably get the certification, but because I get almost everything. I'm a certification hoarder, but I'm not going to be in a hurry for that one. Teacher voice curriculum updates. So on slide 20 it's a level 2 class, they changed something. So they are listening to you, uses touches. We changed the picture to avoid confusion. Oh, he's touching an iPad. Okay. And okay, I'm not going to show you the picture of the slide they fixed because I had to print on lined paper. It doesn't really look good. Vote for your favorite Lingo Bus challenge video. Lingo Bus receives so many impressive videos on their Facebook page of teachers showing off their Mandarin chops. Take a look and vote for your favorite right here. You can also leave a comment and let us know what kind of activities you'd like Lingo Bus to host in the future. Okay. All right. Cash and tokens. Win big this June. In the lead up to the 6th Apple Adjustment Day on July 10th, we're hosting a competition to see who can accumulate the most points in June. We'll be giving away tokens between June 8th and 28th. And at the end of the competition, there will be cash rewards up for grabs. The best part, there will be 160 winners. And to cheer you on, some of our 6 Apple partners will be hosting the events and promos. Keep an eye on your email on June 1st. Need a refresher on how to earn points? Head to the 6 Apple page. Okay, bringing Children's Day to the classroom. Earlier this week, we asked you to share how you're celebrating Children's Day, June 1st in China, for a chance to win free language classes from our 6 Apple partner. Here are a few responses. Somebody named Sarah, I'm going to blow up balloons and each balloon will have a toy in it. Valerie, I will be wearing funny hats. So they just have different quotes of different things people will be doing. And they talk about the winners. Okay, virtual meetups. There are already so many virtual meetups with themes ranging from yoga to tea party to gardening tips because flowers need a little TLC too. June is already right around the corner, so here is our themes for the month. Number 1, Children's Day. This June 1st holiday is a huge deal in China. Number 2, Father's Day. Invite a friend to the meetup. 3 is the Dragon Boat Festival. That's on the 25th. It falls on host a cooking class to make rice dumplings, to make toy boats, to discuss how to incorporate Dragon Boat Festival into your classes. Check out community events. Okay, our teacher service and support team always keeping a pulse on the trending topics. Classification about recent token center changes. Reports of difficulty loading the Tefl online certification. And why do I have to pay for a copy of my TEFL online certificate? Did anyone get their tokens back? I had ordered a t-shirt and I got them all back. So going back to the beginning of the VIPKID report, I'm using my tokens to send gems to all kids who give me 5 apples. I'm trying to encourage more 5 apples. I need it for my raise. So bribery works. I will let you know maybe mid-June how things went for May. I didn't start the gems till like last week, so I didn't do it the whole month of May, but I'll let you know if it raised my 5 apples. I'm going to read what you guys are saying if anyone's new. If you're talking directly to me, write in all caps. That way I know the difference of talking to each other. Sometimes I still see it if you write small, but other times, especially if there's a lot of chatter, I only read the all caps. So if anyone joined while I was reading, welcome. And let me see what you guys are saying. Okay. Oh, they deny. Danny got her tokens back for Dino. Yes, Heather, good to see you. We don't see you at all these lives anymore. Heather, I tried to get into this and it's very glitchy right now. What? My live stream? My live stream is glitchy. Gwen, you finished the Tefl modules? Wow. Okay. All right, Danny doesn't care about Dino. I'll get a $20 Amazon gift card. Okay, go to the quiz and submitted it and it didn't record. Sounds like there's a lot of problems. Maybe it's better to wait anyway. Okay, and Heather says, I'm waiting until after VIPKID fixes it. Yeah. Evelyn, I'll never teach trials and I like it that way. Yeah, I know. A lot of people hate trials, rightfully so. The worst part is, well, there's a lot of bad things about trial. They're usually new to VIPKID. Their equipment doesn't always work. And the worst part is only getting half pay. Yeah, I thought the $75 was for the hard copy too, so it isn't. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I was just reading this, Heather. It sounds like the free one is just something that's good for VIPKID, and then the $75 one is the one that you could take outside of VIPKID and use. That would be good for other online teaching platforms, maybe even schools. That's my understanding at reading this now too. All right, I haven't had a trial in 6 months. I think I had one in the past month or two, but other than that, it's been like months, like 6 months or so. Thumbs up the live. Thank you, Evelyn. Okay. Casey loves trials. Yeah. I don't know, Casey. What I just read in this weekly report, it sounded like a whole different certification. Evelyn, June 1st, my anniversary, was wondering, okay, so so Evelyn's anniversary and Children's Day is June 1st. Which anniversary is it? Send gems to the students who you teach the most frequently. I very specifically might not get the raise because of the apples. So yeah, I'm hoping too that other people will talk. They're like, oh, if I give her apples, I'll get gems. Yeah. So I definitely need those apples. I got my tokens back. Evelyn said it worked for her. Eric Chung said Monday the Tefl was glitching. Okay. 7 years. All right, very good. And did I see some more people in here that I didn't say hi to yet? I think I saw, okay, Stephanie and Daniel. Welcome everybody. If I missed one, sorry. Oh, Laura H. Great, welcome. Okay, GoGoKid is a little bit long, but first of all, they had a lot of pictures. And a lot of it's a repeat from different weeks. Yes, we know you like, yes, Cindy says I like trials. Yes, you do like trials. My research for, Casey said, my research for a video said the Tefl was free unless you want the hard copy with a cert. You also need, read the updated weekly report, because that's what I thought too until today. Oh, thank you, Evelyn. Thanks. All right, new version of the cell phone app is ready at Google Play and App Stores. So there's a new cell phone app for GoGoKid. It's the same one. So it's easier to switch from available slot to available 24-hour. You don't have to close it first. I like that too, actually. I hated having to close it. Yeah, so that, and then they show pictures of how it's easier. You don't have to close the slot first. See, so it is long, but a lot of it literally is like one picture on one page. All right, number 2, canceling class function has been optimized. By clicking cancel the lesson, you can cancel the lesson if needed. You will have chosen from one of the reasons given, then click confirm in the upper right corner to confirm the cancellation. You do not have to type the box below after choosing the reason. You can then give a brief description. Okay, and they tell you how to get they're also talking about the app on the laptop, and that sounds like that's also been updated. Let me see, did I skip a page? Oh yeah, by the way, okay, now you can get a QR code. You can also find a QR code for downloading the app on the teacher portal. Click download. Okay, so for the laptop app, you get a QR code, and yeah. Place your cursor on either the iOS or Android icon. A QR code will appear. For iOS users, please scan the QR code with built-in camera to download GoGoKid Teach. From the App Store, for Android users, please scan the QR code. Okay, as always, we appreciate the feedback and suggestions you have contributed for the improvement of the app. Keep them coming. Okay, good. So it sounds like the laptop app is getting better too. All right, so also in GoGoKid, what are you excited? We are excited to announce that teachers are now able to submit their profile update requests via the portal. Yes, so they did announce this last week. Instead of sending a ticket through FreshDesk, you can just update it on the portal just like you can at VIPKID. And let's see, please select, okay, they're just showing you pictures of how to do that. See, even though this is long, it's a lot of like pictures showing profile. After you submit your new profile for review, the page status will show under review, just like it at VIPKID. It says under review and still shows the old video or the old pictures until it's done. Okay, they're doing a giveaway. Children's Day is around the corner. Are you interested to learn what your students do? How is Children's Day celebrated in China? Fernando, Dano, and other GoGoKid home office staff would like to meet with you to share their Children's Day. It's a Facebook group. Sorry, Danny. It'll be on Monday, June 1st at 9 p.m. Beijing time. That's 9 a.m. if you're on Eastern, 8 a.m. if you're on Central. When Children's Day gifts for your cutest students. We have an exciting activity planned in honor of Children's Day. By participating in this fun activity, you will have the chance to win a gift to be sent to one of your students. Like this post on Facebook if you're interested. That would be nice because GoGoKid doesn't allow you to get addresses like VIP. You know how we can request the addresses and no like e-cards or anything. So that would be nice. Okay, so the K2 lessons are going to be updated. Some material lessons for K2 have been adjusted. I'm hoping they'll say K1 one of these days. In short, the language points are more relevant to each other. These storylines and animations, which were confusing, are now simplified, removed. Interactive patterns are added, and main content from the previous lessons are covered as well. Okay, besides tips on each slide are made more clear and concise, we hope that you will find them more user-friendly and helpful when it comes to the lesson preparation and developing. So they more build on each other now, which is good. So it's going to happen this week, and they have a sample in there of how it's happening. Okay, and we are trying to improve, and your thoughts matter. We launched 2 major workshop series in the past 2 months. We've been receiving fantastic feedback from participants, and we generated a word cloud based on survey results. However, we are hoping more teachers will join us. Here's a brief survey to help gather more information. Is anyone doing these workshops? Most of them are like for new teachers. Please ignore if you've already filled out the survey. Okay, join the Share and Shine essay contest and win $20. By showing enthusiasm effectively, teachers are more likely to receive positive parent feedback and help students learn the material better. What good tips do you have when it comes to being enthusiastic? Share your tips and shine in our competition and win $20. Deadline for submission, May 29th, so it's in 3 days. And let's see, next page. Okay, they just have a bunch of pictures. Okay, master the method, nail the curriculum. We're inviting you to nail the curriculum series again. In these workshops, you'll be joined by our experienced trainers who will walk through your various strategies to help you engage K1, K2, L1, L2. So basically, they have workshops based on the levels, like they do at VIPKID. You'll learn about the most common and negative complaints from parents in each level, some actual classic examples, and teachers who do this get high ratings. Let me know if you take workshops at GoGoKid. I don't really take them at either place recently just because I don't have a lot of time, and I'm not really a new teacher anymore. All right, gift from your teacher. We recently received some gifts from generous and dedicated teachers For our lucky students, we think your students will love their gifts, but we don't know which teachers sent them. These packages did not have any information about the student or the teacher, and we need your help to make sure these gifts find their special students. If you sent one of these gifts to your GoGoKid student, please send us a message. There's like 4 gifts colored. Wow, make sure that you contact GoGoKid because you spent the time to make these gifts and the packages, and hopefully they can get them. They have like 8 gifts on here. Again, my paper, it's on lined paper. It doesn't look good. All right, show it to you guys. A reminder for our teachers, those who send gifts to our students. Okay, yeah, make sure your name is on the package and what student you're sending it to and everything. Let me see what you guys are saying. If you're saying anything about the GoGoKid Weekly Report. Hello, Meredith, welcome. Okay, I think you guys are just chatting here. Okay, my trial 5.0 was automatic transferred. I haven't even looked yet. Okay, Cindy rocks at trials. Okay, I don't think anybody said anything else about, what's going on? Before I move on to Outschool, so you guys, when you write to the LP, I always thought that just then the LP would kind of handle things and be like a liaison between you and the parents. So yesterday I had this student who she's pretty behind. She's mid-level 3 and still having trouble with like CVC words. So when I wrote to the LP, I clicked that button that said like maybe the level adjustment, and I wrote, I think she really needs a phonics class. And then like a few hours later, I got a response, like a ticket response that said, we relayed your message to the parent and they decided for now to leave her at that lesson. I was thinking, I didn't know you were going to tell the parent. You know, I was just telling the LP that this is something you should be look out for, that the LP would, if they had a lot of parent requests for it, then would eventually like say something to the parent. But I didn't know it would directly, they would say, this teacher says you need to move back a level. So for damage control, I sent a card and I sent a gem to this student. But just a warning, they directly told the parent, that's what I said. And at this point, I really can't afford to have any parents or students getting mad at me. Yeah, especially like, you know, my bookings are down today. Yeah, so just a warning to you, if you say something like that to the LP, they might directly tell the parents. Yeah, I know, Danny. I actually never had that done before because I've done lots of times where I've typed things to the LP. It sounds like it was the LP that told them. Yes, it directly sounds like the LP because it basically said we relayed what you said to the parent and the parent said this. So, Stephanie, I've been seeing a lot of this on Facebook. Are you up for the raise this contract? Okay. Yeah, have you, Stephanie? Okay, I did not see that. Yeah, I didn't know they were going to directly tell the parent that I said that. Yeah, I will be more tactful or maybe say it in a different way or maybe just say it in the teacher-to-teacher feedback or click that little button that says if it's too hard. Like I have another student who's so behind in level 4. I mean, you know how a student can get behind, but then they keep going on to the next lesson, and now she's way behind. And I've had her since I started. She was one of my first regulars, but one of those regulars that doesn't exclusively book with me. So most of my longtime regulars, I've had about 100 classes with. I've had about 50 with her because she sees other teachers too. But like this teacher-to-teacher feedback was like, well, she's so behind. It was one of the worst classes ever. And everybody stopped giving her, excellent remarks because then she'll never be moved back. It was that kind of a thing. It needs to be said though, I'm sure they use Kuth telling the parent. I hope so. Because that's what I thought that they did, that they just kind of, smooth things over for you when they told the parent, or they didn't say this teacher said. Because that looks bad on me if it's all of a sudden like this teacher says she should move back. And especially when they didn't want her to. Usually her dad's with her giving her the answers. which isn't helping her, especially with the phonics, because she's really not going to learn how to sound out letters herself if her dad's not there. So glad her dad wasn't there. But yeah. So they aren't being gentle. They're just telling them verbatim what you said. Yes, that's what it sounded like from the way they worded the response. Of course, there is a language barrier there, but that's what I think. Plus, I wasn't there to hear how they did it, but that's what I think happened, Heather. What a nightmare if this is happening. Yes. So I'm warning you guys, be very careful when you write to the LP, because they're no longer like, Deborah, that is correct. The LP will share with the parent your concerns. However, I was told it was up to the parent to decide if they want their child to move up or down. Right, and they decided not to. But I guess my point is I didn't know they directly said, this teacher said you should move up. I thought it was more like you start letting the LP know and other teachers start letting the LP know. And then eventually they say something to the parent, not Teacher Kelly said you need to move up, but like, oh, several teachers have noticed she's having a hard time. Maybe it would be better if she moved back. Like, that's kind of what I thought would happen. And this sounded like it was directly like, Teacher Kelly said you need to move levels. I would hope parents would appreciate honesty. I would too, but you know what? Some don't. You should make a specific video talking about this. Okay, maybe I will. I will then, yes. Because this wasn't the main point of this video and people might not click on this. It's in the middle of something long. Okay, I will. I'll make a video specifically talking about that. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys something. Those of you on Facebook already know this. Evelyn, thank you, because she let everybody know on Facebook, who gave me some nice comments. You guys know Evelyn posted the video. This one mommy, she does mom like YouTube videos. She had like 2 jars, and each time someone said something nice, they put you know, a jelly bean in the jar, and she had her jar full of nice things, and then the other jar had like 1 jelly bean where someone said something wrong. So I had someone say something wrong to me that day, so then I actually went back and read all the nice comments when people had said something nice about my 1,000 feedbacks, because that particular day I needed to hear the nice things to drown out like one bad thing that someone said to me. So anyways, I now have over 1,005 Apple feedbacks, 1,008 to be exact, if you guys can see that. So yay, me. And that is out of, let me tell you how many classes. That is out of 3,199 classes. I'm almost to 200, probably by the time this updates. Your money, okay. Kelly, your money game, you tell the students to stop. What can they buy with their money? Okay, yeah, thank you, Candy. Thank you, Gwen. So Heather, they can buy a picture. They tell me what to take a picture of. I had a student tell me to take a picture of my bedroom. I've had my kitchen. The one that told me all about boba tea wanted a picture of me in front of the boba tea store. They could buy a video. Now, I've had 3 of them asked for a video of my neighborhood, which is good. I could reuse it. I had one who wanted a house tour. The same student then asked me to go outside and take pictures of trees and flowers. A game. This one's kind of tricky. I thought about changing it. It is fun to play a game. Number 1, sometimes it could take up a lot of time, but sometimes I play a game with them anyway if the class ends early. So then what incentive do they have to play a game if I already do that anyway? But the students who are struggling, I don't play games with on a regular basis. It is a tea party. Again, that one's been fun. That one has been fun. The student that told me about tea, I actually about tea and bring it to class whenever she comes. But I've had 2 other students do it, and I just go up to my kitchen and make tea. And we drink tea during class. We hold up our mugs and hold it up to the camera every time I switch sides. So that's fun. Yes, great for the older students. Heather, I do have one regular who's a level 2, and I will give him a choice between the money game or something or a different reward, and he keeps choosing the money game. I tried once to explain this to him and he doesn't understand. So for him, literally, he just keeps earning money each time. He doesn't buy anything with the money. He just keeps earning it and he loves it. Like he cheers really loud if he gets like a 50 or 100 or 500. So he just keeps getting money. He just doesn't buy anything because I can't explain it. And I have a lower level 3. It was hard to explain to also. Danny, I'm taking photos around my home and garden to use as backgrounds in the Zoom Outschool classes. Ooh, great idea. Fun to drink tea with the kiddos. It really is fun. You have an excuse to drink in class because usually you can't. And videos, I learned to record videos in Zoom to use for Outschool. That's cool. What if you use Monopoly pieces? I don't know. What do you mean? Like to go around a board? Not sure what you mean by that. You make a video, Heather, if you start using Monopoly pieces. Like he could buy a house, a hotel. Yeah, you could do that. I think it's kind of like an incentive that they see a little of your world. Like tell me what in America or what around me you want a picture or video of. Our kids are going to Mindy's Outschool class tea party, Princess Clown class, Evelyn and I. That's fun. That's awesome that we all support each other too. He's going to be your millionaire student, right? I think he's already at like 2,500. He comes to my class several times a week too. So you're right. He's going to end up getting like 1 million. Okay, well, that brings me to, oh, and thank you for all of you who congratulated me on the 1,000 Apple feedback. Yeah, thank you. I saw those comments too. Okay, so now let me move to Outschool. Most of you who are starting for Outschool, I know about. Tell me if you're working for Outschool. Evelyn won't be going live Thursday because she's going to the tea party. All right, no live for Evelyn. I love your idea, Kelly. Do you mind if not at all, Heather? That's why I shared it. I actually got this idea from 2 other YouTubers. So I took it from somebody else. That's the best part. We can all share ideas for our own classroom. Rebecca, my daughter is going to another Outschool class that day, but maybe another time. Oh yeah, thanks, Heather. Yeah, my son's been taking Spanish. Danny, our sons have Spanish today. Danny missed most of the class last week. Today and tomorrow they have Spanish. Rebecca got her first Outschool class approved. Awesome, Rebecca. I just submitted my first class for approval yesterday. I spent all day yesterday shooting videos for the 2 classes I'm trying to submit and like writing the description. In case you didn't know this, you can only submit 1 class at a time. I don't know if that is just for your first time they want you to just do 1, or if each time you're only allowed to submit 1 at a time, because I did 2 classes and it wouldn't let me submit the other one. Meredith is going to try to learn Zoom today. Evelyn's doing a quick live after me, hoping to submit my class this week. Yeah. Okay, Rebecca. Okay. So I did parent requests. I'm also doing a tea party. Somebody requested 2 weeks ago an American Girl tea party, so I got that together. Then this couple days ago, somebody requested a strawberry shortcake tea party, so I'm starting with those 2. I'm going to do more serious classes too, but I'm starting with those that are fun. I may do like story times and things like that. Yeah. And anyone who is new to Outschool, just to let you know, it takes 3 to 5 days, what I'm seeing on Facebook and YouTube, for your class to be approved. So my suggestion, and this is what I did, work on your class video and getting your class description written, send that off, then work on your personal profile. Because while you're waiting those 3 or 4 days for your class to be approved, you can start working on, your own biography, your own description, your video for your main profile teacher page. So that's what I'm doing now. I haven't even done a video for my main page. Last night I was working on, my biography, my written biography, which I sent to Paige to look over. She's my mentor. So go ahead and, Rebecca has her Outschool class, Math Hunt, Counting Shapes in Our House. What age group, Rebecca? Heather, I keep getting a message to book my first class with Outschool. I just don't know what to do. Heather, so why don't you create one? You are good at math, right? And science. And those types of classes and teachers are very high in demand. Oh, thank you, Danny. Danny said my videos are cute. I didn't make them public. Age 4 to 8. Okay, the young ones. Yeah. Danny, I submitted the American Girl one first. I had made that one first. I should have done the other. I didn't know they would only allow me to do one. I should have done the other one first because now there are a lot of, there are a lot of people doing American Girl and nobody's done Strawberry Shortcake, and that one was a more recent request. But I do have someone I know personally who wants to come to the American Girl one. Someone, one of my, like, you know how on Facebook you're friends with everybody you've ever known? One of my sister's friends from high school said, oh, we're doing Outschool classes. And, you know, we started talking and she said she would come to mine. Good practice for public speaking, Rebecca. Okay, I must have missed something. Good idea. What about science? Yeah, Heather, you can even offer one-on-one tutoring. Yeah, I'll send you my video, Heather. There were so many requests for classes. I know, you guys, the list for requested classes was huge, huge, huge. I'm gonna offer one-on-one ESL tutoring too. I do that every day, so I would know how to do that. I checked, and somebody else is doing one-on-one tutoring, but only one other person. Math tutors, yes. Actually, my son and Danny's son's Spanish teacher also offers one-on-one tutoring. So I know other teachers are doing it. Yeah, so what I do to research, I do it like eBay. You know, when you're gonna sell something on eBay, you go and search and see what are other people selling it for? Are they selling the products, similar products? So I've been searching, what are teachers teaching? And I think Outschool is like confused because I got an email, you can change your settings if you want for your children because like the things I'm searching don't match up with the ages of my kids. So yeah, anyways, so I also am seeing like, what are they offering? And if I offer the same thing, how can I make mine a little bit different? For the American Girl, there's a lot of classes, but a lot of them are history-based, which is smart. That, you know, the books that go along with the American Girls teach about history, so some people are using that as a class. There was only one other tea party I saw. I started creating this before I knew hers, so make yours a little bit different. Yeah. No, it ain't me looking at you, babe. Yeah. And like ESL classes, I'm going to make mine different from that other person. I'm going to make it a different how I do it. I'm going to make it a different length. So there's always going to be more than one teacher doing something, but do yours a little different so that you stand out, or that somebody's like, well, I don't want it exactly. I already took a class, but this teacher's doing it a little different. Maybe I'll try the class for them. I'm so ready to get the first class, just like VIPKID. Did you submit your stuff for approval yet, Danny? Are you waiting for that? Your one? Rebecca, I look forward to doing more. I feel bad when all my ideas already taken. Do a right, make it your own. Yeah, Rebecca, if you're doing math, there's always a need for that. Always. There are not as many math teachers, and you know that's one of those things certain students struggle with. So math is something you can't go wrong with. You will get students with math. Yeah, Danny said someone was offering a class that she wanted to teach. Yeah, exactly. So tell me, Rebecca already told me, tell me what classes you're doing. Danny is doing a class on plants. You're doing a one-time class, right? And then you're also doing, I think, another longer one. Yeah, I saw earlier, I don't know if he's still here, if Daniel is here, I saw his Facebook page. He was doing a class on video games, which is a hot topic in itself. But he was talking about how he made $94 from one class. And he talked about his marketing strategy was to have his face in every single thumbnail, so that the people didn't have to scrolling through class, click on the class and then click on the person. I did not follow his advice there. I kept trying to get myself in the picture with the dolls, and I never liked how it turned out or how I looked. So I just took a picture of the dolls by themselves for my thumbnail. But that's what he did. Plus, he has one of those topics where kids are like, Mom, I'd like to take this game or this class. Plus, he had like a virtual football or something. Hearing this stuff is very encouraging to me as I make classes. Yes, Paige just came out with a video today. I was watching it as I was getting ready to come on here about how much like she made like $45, $55 from a class. So you guys, our VIPKID bookings being down, this could be the answer. We could sleep in and still make a little more money. Yeah, I'm excited. I didn't want to make my own curriculum or classes, but now it's starting to be fun. There's a lot of work on the front end. Like I literally spent a lot of time yesterday getting my videos done, getting ready. So that's all time I didn't get paid for. But once you get the class going, you can redo it and redo it and redo it. So after that initial time you put into it, you can really start making money. You all are inspiring me to teach a class in the future. Yeah, Evelyn, I know you have 4 little ones, so definitely understandable if you can't. But you know Spanish and the languages are pretty high in demand. My son is and Danny's son taking Spanish, and I specifically was looking for languages. If you do a language class, Evelyn, and my son's in the age group that you're offering it to, I'll take your class. So let me know. Fun for quarantine, yeah. Heather, I'm speaking about teachers signing up for Outschool. Okay. Did you say he put himself in the thumbnail? Yes. So his face, like he had his face in the thumbnail. I'll send you that video later. VIPKID also has a lot of work on the front end. True, Candy. And so do other true, that is true. Also, like when I applied for iTutor, yeah, I had to do an onboarding process. It is true, but you kind of have to come up with your own curriculum, which you don't have to do on VIPKID. But you're right, that hiring process, the mocks and all that, that was a lot of work too. So yeah, good point. I think I will do Outschooler in the fall for homeschoolers. Yeah, and that's what they originally were for. It's just like blowing up now because students are home and parents are home. I do the IE writing method, and I've taught homeschool classes for 8 years. I don't know, Gwen, if you want to start making money, you might want to start now because more people are home. Yes, we'll take your Spanish class, Evelyn. Evelyn, my son's 13, so you got to make it for 13-year-olds. Heather, I'm signing up for Wales English and Zebra English. Let us know how it goes. I've seen a lot of people do Zebra. It sounds pretty similar to VIPKID, except I hear you use less props. I kind of try to keep up with all the companies that are out there, even if I'm not working. So I've watched a few Zebra videos. And my understanding is Zebra is like an app, kind of like Duolingo that they use. And then they take the one-on-one classes with the teacher as a supplement to learning on the app. It's my understanding. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't work for Zebra. Got to put in the work. Nothing good comes easy. Yeah, but my kids are home, so it may be harder. True. If anyone's bookings are low at VIPKID, you could do it during the time you're normally working VIPKID. Don't grow a garden if you don't enjoy pulling weeds. Yeah, I don't enjoy that, but that's okay. My husband's a landscaper. He takes care of that. Kelly and Danny, let me know the knowledge level of your boys and I'll make a curriculum. Mine's at the very, very beginning. He knows his numbers through 10. He's taking a class now where they're learning the basic greetings like hello, how are you? Nice to meet you. Good morning, good night. So if you could have, and I mean, they've got 2 more classes. I'll let you know after the 2 classes, but pretty much a beginner besides the super basics. Yeah, so, yeah. And they usually encourage you to do like a one-time class the first time you do it, Evelyn. So you could always just do a class on numbers. Danny, I saw the same teacher that's teaching our kids. She has like numbers 1 through 1,000 over 4 lessons or something like that. Yeah, so do something beyond the basic greetings because he's already learning that now. Maybe you could do like specifically learn your colors or like learn animals. You could do like a one-time class on something like that, Evelyn. Yeah, something like that. Or I saw one person, she's doing 4 classes over, like 1 class a week over 4 weeks. And 1 week it was like, learn your colors, learn your animals, learn this and that, stuff like that. Yeah, so I did something funny. I don't know what I did, Danny. So anyways, I'm excited to start with Outschool. Everybody's been talking about it, as you guys know, and I'm obsessed. I'm to the point where I'm watching all the Outschool videos. If someone puts out a video about Outschool, I'll watch it right away. We will take your class and get ratings. Yep, we know how much the ratings mean. I'll be giving the 5 stars. Candy, look, some parents are like, VIP left pretty mean reviews. I have seen some mean reviews too. I actually saw a mean review because somebody yawned in class. You think we'll get in trouble for that at VIPKID? And then the teacher's response was, I offer classes at all different times, to appeal to all the different time zones. And it was 6 in the morning at the time I was teaching the class. So I get that. But yeah, and then I've seen people say things like, wasn't what I expected. It was kind of boring. The teacher did this. But you guys, we've been on the other end. We've been on the receiving end. So if I ever gave a bad review, the teacher did something extreme, like they were drunk in class, they cursed at my kid, they would have to be so extreme. If I just didn't like the class, I just wouldn't leave a review at all and then just move on. I'm not going to try to ruin someone's, career, not career, because one bad review won't ruin your career, but it does hurt you a little bit. I'm not going to hurt a teacher's livelihood unless they truly deserved it. Again, like I said, or drunk or cursed or something. Danny, if any friends have a class, I will sign up my kids. Just let me know. Me too. If it's something that I want my kids to learn in the age range, definitely Spanish, Evelyn, definitely Spanish. Yeah. So yeah, I think people just, Chinese and they just don't realize there's a person behind it and like how much that affects like our other bookings. It affects our livelihood, So yeah, if it is good when the teacher replies, it is good when the teacher replies to the bad feedback. Yeah. What do you guys think? I think it depends what the bad feedback is. If someone's just like nasty or doesn't give much of a response, I probably wouldn't respond. But if like that one lady, if I had a reason, because like me reading her reason was like it was 6 in the morning when she was doing it, kind of helped me understand. Okay, Evelyn, so you're going to do it. Evelyn decided here on my live stream she's going to sign up for Outschool. Awesome. She'll be doing Spanish. Good, Evelyn. All right, we'll sign my kid up. I wanted to leave a 4-star on an Amazon, and my husband said 4 stars is good. I said, no, it's not. Yeah, it's really not. It's really, really not. I left a 3-star review for my headset. Okay, but if you're truly unhappy, that's one thing. I think some people are like nasty, or if you really feel like you got bad service, but like maybe the teacher's teaching style just isn't something you liked. Maybe they're not a bad teacher. It's just not what you wanted. In that case, I wouldn't leave a bad review. Don't leave a good review, but just move on and try someone else. Rebecca, I saw a 3-star review where the parent said they had to leave a review because of constant emails from Outschool. She would rather leave no feedback, but she felt she had to leave something. I think they send those just to remind people because people forget. I mean, if it were me, I would just ignore the emails. They send so many emails anyway. I'd just ignore them. But yeah, that's probably someone who hasn't had much experience with online and didn't know. Just ignore them. I bought the gaming headset. I think did you do a video or talk about it in your live stream or something? Yeah, so anyways, that's all I had to talk about. I am excited to get started with Outschool. I'm working on putting a panel together of people so we can talk about Outschool as a panel. People can learn more about it. Teachers can talk about their experience. Hopefully, by the time next week comes around, I will have taught my first class, and I can let you guys know how it went. It depends, how fast it gets approved. But yeah, that's all I really had to say today. Thank you guys who are still here 50 minutes later. It's just fun to chat with friends. And tomorrow, Danny goes live. And, Evelyn's going live right after this. Right, Evelyn? Okay, so after this, Evelyn's going live. And I will see you guys next week or see you at your lives. All right, bye, Zaijian.